Good morning, planet Earth! We are coming to you now from behind closed doors.
So, Stuart, have any idea what we're going to talk about today?
Well, I guess maybe the only thing I do have in mind is, I have no idea why, but I was thinking a lot about my childhood. Well, in elementary school, I was basically a loner, just keeping to myself, and kind of felt like I didn't have much friends back then.
Well, sometimes we have friends and we don't realize we have them. I mean, we have a lot of friends out there, even though we don't actually get to see them very often right now.
Mm. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, I mean, sometimes feels like just friendships just fall apart, especially for no reason.
Well, I think a lot of times people get busy. They got their own families and, they got work or whatever. And sometimes they just don't realize how fast time flies.
Okay, maybe, but I'm not too sure.
Any particular reason why?
No, but I just want things to be the way they should be, the way they were back then.
I mean, when you were a kid and you got to go to school and you had friends.
Yeah, I mean, even though I didn't like school at all, but it was at least nice to have people to talk to.
I understand. There's a lot of people that have friends while they're at school, but they're different for some reason. It could be a disability, it could be something else. And when they get out of school, they don't have that same social network that they had before. And there's not a lot of transition services out there. That means services to help people get from I'm in school to being an adult.
Yeah.
That's kind of rough, isn't it?
It really is.
So basically, you're saying that you care about the friends that you have, and you hope that your friends still care about you.
Yeah, I really do.
And that you wish that there were more support services out there for people who, even in the best of times, might be a little isolated. I mean, the reality is, for some people, this whole social distancing thing is new. But for people like me, I mean, social distancing is kind of built in the fact that I can't get into people's houses. You know? Maybe this can create some more empathy or whatnot.
Maybe. I mean, that's what I was basically saying. Despite that, I've been trying to keep in touch with my friends, but then this happened, well, guess it really don't affect me either way because growing up I was by myself.
Well, trust me, this affects everyone, even if we don't realize that it's affecting us right now. I mean, for some of us, we have a safe home environment that we can be in. Other people, unfortunately, are living in places where there's domestic violence and stuff like that, and kids that are dealing with abuse no longer have the safe refuge of school. I mean, these are really important issues, and I think that some people are going to see some very long term impacts because this is not something we go through every day. This is something that can be traumatizing for a lot of people, even people like you that are cool being alone.
Especially since we don't know how long this is going to last.
Yeah, and it's probably going to last a while. But I think that's why it's important to try to keep in touch and try to support each other.
Yeah, I agree. Well, that's pretty much what I have on my mind for today.
Well, to be fair, that's a lot to have on your mind, and I think a lot of our viewers have the same things on their mind.
Yeah, they might possibly do.
I could almost guarantee it. I mean, I know that some people are fortunate, but there are a lot of other people that are struggling. There are people that are afraid what's going to happen to themselves, to their loved ones. We don't have a lot of control necessarily of what's going to happen, but we do have control over, we can, try to be healthy. If we're smoking, maybe now is a good time to quit smoking. Exercise. I know Stuart and I have a daily exercise routine. One day we do fitness boxing, which, by the way, Stuart's messing up my record. The fitness lady thinks I'm an excellent boxer, but they don't realize that Stuart's the one doing it. We got yoga, and we got aerobics that we do.
Yeah. I mean, need to do something to stay in shape.
And it also helps when we have a little bit of anxiety, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Because I don't know about you, but there's been definite times right now that I've had a bit of anxiety.
Yeah, I'm having that sometimes as well.
It's okay, though, because I think a lot of our friends out there, and I don't even know what would you call it. It's definitely not Stuart land, because that's here.
I guess out in the real world or whatever.
Well, a lot of our friends out there, on the other side of the door, I think they're feeling the same thing.
Yeah.
But we hope that today will be a good Friday for you, which, by the way, it is Good Friday, and that you're all doing well. We love you.
Take care, and bye-bye.